Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. All praises and glories due. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is Psalms 37, and it's Psalms 37 and chapter 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnash upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. That's right. That's what the so-called white man is doing. He's plotting against the just, and the just are you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. That's what he's plotting against. So, because when we come out to warn you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans about what's to come, he strikes your channel. He put your channels down for 2 weeks. That's what happened to me. My channel was down for 2 weeks. But he does all these things to try to deem the men of the Lord as false accusers, terrorists, misinformation spreaders, whatever the case may be. Because when you bring the truth out, and Esau knows when the truth is kicking his ass, and that's when they'll strike your channel and say, yeah, he's rebelling, or whatever the case may be. So you got to watch what you say. So I'm kind of trying to choose my words carefully on this video, because I don't want them to take this. I got this channel, all you have 2 strikes. Actually, it's got 2 strikes. So pretty much this channel is almost over with, because they'll just dig in here and find something and, and just get rid of it altogether. So I'll be making another channel. I should put that in the description box later today. The other channels I have, but this is what the devil do, man. When you do the work and you of the Lord, he comes and strike your channels constantly, man. And there's a lot of channels, there's a lot of videos on my page that he didn't even strike. He just didn't let it play. He just put a red what they call a circle with a cross on it, man, where the video you can't see the videos. You know what I'm saying? I can see him on my part, but no one else can see him. You know what I'm saying? He blocked the damn channels out. So it's all good, man. It's all good, because at the end of the day, we're not trying to make a career out of YouTube, man. We just going out here to spread the word and do the work of the Lord, man. So he can do this. The faster he shut this up, the quicker he goes into slavery. That's all it is, man. The more he keeps moving, everything is working, and prophecy is working, man. Famine of the word is coming. We know this. So striking our channels is not gonna stop the truth from spreading, or stop this truth, man, or stop Yahweh Shah from coming back. So he can do all this he want to. He can strike channels, do this and do that and the third. Brothers just make up more channels and start and just keep going, man. So that's what it is, man. This devil, he plotteth. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. That's right. Your day is coming. The wicked. And who that's in the know, we know who the wicked is. And his day is coming, man. And that's why he strike your channels. He does all this old goofy shit against you. And because he know he has but a short time. He knows he has but a short time. So we just got to keep staying in the faith, man. And hopefully that, soon enough, man, Yahweh Shah will crack the sky and be here soon and put this fucking devil in, in slavery, man. So, but that's what's going on, man. This fucking devil, he strikes your channels. He puts you off for 2 weeks because you expose him, or you tell the truth, and they call it misinformation, medical information, or whatever the case may be. But we're just telling the truth, man. We're just stating the facts, man, from the scriptures, man. And he can't take that. And we match the scriptures up with the current events on what's going on today. So it's all good, man. And nobody, nobody's really like, oh, I'm down and out. We just know, hey, we poking this motherfucker, man. We really getting in his ass. We really irking Esau. So we're gonna keep going and going until, until they close it up, man. Yep. This is let me get another one. Get a few more scripts. This is Psalms 83, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "Keep thy silence, O Lord." It says, "Keep thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They have conferred against thee." That's right. They have taken a crafty counsel because, they don't want you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to know that you're the Israelites, man. And that's why we're coming out and telling you that you're Israelites. But this is irking the so-called white man. They say you are what they call it, what they call that shit when you talk about them little hat people, semantics. I can't think of that word right off the hand, but you know what I'm talking about. When you say something against them little hat people, they saying you doing this, what's the name of that, man? Oh man, I can't think of the name right off hand. But anyway, they deem you you picking on those people. When those people are the false, you gotta watch what you say. Those are not the real Jews of the Bible, man. Those are not the Israelites, man. Those imposters over there in the land of Israel. See? And it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. That's right. And they have that crafty counsel is to hide who you are, man. All these nations that took up a crafty counsel, man, to try to keep you from knowing who you are, man. Then that's why we can't wait to see this fucking place go down, man. There's constant games playing here. Nobody wants to nobody wants to know the truth, man. So the devil, he constantly flood the land up with all these lies and bullshits, all these lies and bullshit, and people are biting on this, man. The people don't even want to come back to who they really are now because he took that crafty counsel against our people, man. He got them thinking they black or this or they that or this the third. No, you are the chosen people of the Bible. You blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But the so-called white man that muddied up the waters, he and mixed up the things, he threw a Mickey in your drink. Now you don't even know where your head from. You don't know your head from your ass. And that's all we do when we come out here to warn you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the true biblical Israelites, and the Lord is coming for the elect of the nation of Israel, and we only doing this for the elect. Now we say it to all of them, but we only coming for the elect, and we are warning the rest of the nation, man, that you are going to be destroyed, you 2/3. But we also we put this message out to let you know that the Lord, the nation, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the people of the Bible. So. But then when you do that, this devil, he gets upset. He gets, he start doing all this so crazy shit with your videos, your channels, So basically you got to watch what you say as far as this truth, man. Because they work iniquity. They work on their bed. They on the bed now thinking of all kind of crazy shit. Let's get that once. And that's what they said. They plot against the just, man. They on their beds and they plotting against you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's word is bond, man. It says, woe to him that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And that's what they do, man. The wicked plotters against the just. And that's what the wicked is doing. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And now that's the so-called white man. It's in the power of his hands to put his wickedness out there, because first and foremost, he got his propaganda machine, which is his television, his news channels, and all that shit. And that's all, that's all bullshit. He's spreading bullshit out there and having you people believe this false narrative he's pushing, man. You know, and don't get it twisted. Like the scriptures are not a lie. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. And that means somebody is working while you sleeping, thinking of ways to destroy you. Because it's in the power of their hands to do that. They can do that because it's in their power, in the power of their hands. You know, you look at what the so-called white man can do. He can cut your water off. He can cut your electric off. He can stop the food trucks from coming in, which he's doing. It's going to be a famine. He can do all this because it's in the power of his hands. A lot of people think this is just a coincidence. Oh, the truck. Oh, this food. This is just... No, this is the so-called white man working iniquity on his beds to try to bring this place to its knees, man. They already know who they want to... in their mind, they already know who they want to make it or save it. They think they're God, so they know who they want to save, man. So, but majority of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they don't give two shits about you, man. They want to destroy you, and they want to save their race. I'm talking about the elites of this world, man. That's why they got homes in rocks. They got these homes. I mean, these homes in mountains. It's like they got homes in mountains and shit. They are dug in the ground and put, got bunkers in the ground and in the mountains and all this. Because he's running from his judgment, man. He don't want to go. He don't want to go into slavery. He knows this is it for him. This is it for the so-called white man. But the Bible says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. And they covet fields and take them by violence. And you tell me that's not the so-called white man, who goes over all these other countries and take them by violence with his military, because it's in the power of his hands. His military, he can go anywhere in this world and try to take over nations, man, especially the ones that don't have the military might as he does, And he says, and covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. That's right. See there? So this man is wicked all the way down. He's wicked all the way around, man. That's what he does. He goes over to these other countries, take them by violence, oppress a man in his house, that's what the so-called white man does, man. That's what he does. He's a culture vulture. He goes over there and oppress a man in his house and his heritage. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. That's right. So, and we warning you, so-called blacks. That's why they cut your channels, because when we come out and say things about this white man, he gets offensive about it because he makes everybody a terrorist. When he goes over there in these other countries, first thing he does is he paint this man as a terrorist and put it on a propaganda machine. He said he's this, he's that on these other countries. They say he's that, he's doing that. And when it's the so-called white man, it's falsifying all this information on this propaganda machine, man. It's all falsified. You can't say nothing because he'll hire a few thousand people that look like they're over there protesting or fighting or doing whatever the case may be, or acting as if that government is not or acting as if the government of another country is doing some kind of evil thing to the people in this country, man. Which is a lie. He'll hire 1,000 motherfuckers or a couple thousand motherfuckers to look like a chaos over there, and they'll put it on a propaganda machine, and you people can only see, that those people acting up, and so you just automatically think, oh, that's all fucked up over there. But that's the so-called white man using this propaganda machine to muddy the waters, man, to fool you people, man. That's why he go over there and does all this shit in other countries, man, because he's a devil the Bible speaks of, man. He paint everybody as this fucking terrorist. Even a man in his own house, in his own home, he ain't doing shit. He just doing his thing. Here comes the so-called white man. He sees something he want over there. He's going to take it. And if the man don't voluntarily give it up, You know, he's like I said, if you don't voluntarily give it up, the white man, so-called white man, is going to take it. No fucking ifs, buts about it. Ifs and buts about it, man. So, and that's what he does, man. But he'll paint you with this brush like you're a terrorist and you this and you that. But it's him that's doing all the fucking dirty shit out here, man. So, yeah, that's how he gets down, man. That's how he gets down. This is Psalms 28:3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. That's right. That's right, man. Let me go over this again. It says, draw me not away with the wicked. The wicked is, you know, it's starting with the so-called white man, but even our people, man. A lot of our people are wicked, man. So you don't want to get caught up with some fucking wicked, you know, Jake, thinking, you know, that, you know, hey, we all together. A lot of these Jakes are with this so-called white man, man. They'll get down. They'll fucking kill you for this damn devil, man. They will kill you for this fucking devil. Just so they can say, hey, we with you, so-called white man. They will fuck you up for this one. You got to watch a lot of these fucking Israelites that, you know, you can't go thinking you can just, any motherfucker, you know, Israelite, you know, you can go to them and talk. When a motherfucker buck up against this, let that motherfucker go, man. Slack, hold my peace. And when a nigga buck up against this truth, don't fuck with him, man. There's a lot of niggas out here that's with Esau. They will fucking kill you because they believe in America. They believe in this system, man. And you got a lot of homeborn slaves in this fucking place, man. You know, that homeborn slave attitude, man. A lot of these niggas don't want to come to the truth, man. They hate this truth, man. They love it here in Babylon the Great, land of confusion. And you come with this truth, you got to watch it, man. You can't go to no average nigga on the street and try to preach this word to him. I mean, you can to some degree, but if he start acting like a fucking monkey, hey, fuck that nigga, man. Let that motherfucker go, man. We ain't got time to be fucking dancing with this fucking monkey all day because a lot of these niggas don't want this. A lot of them don't want the truth, man. They love it in this fucked up ass shit. They love to being a fucking homeborn slave. They love kissing this so-called white man's ass. They like this, man. So you cannot just go to no average nigga. I don't give a fuck how much he talking about black power this, black power that. You go to him and you're going to find out this nigga going to buck up against his truth. He's going to come against you. He's going to plot against you. And trust me when I tell you this, man. Not everybody's going to come to this truth. I don't give a fuck how much, you know, all this black shit he got in his house with a fist and a fucking black afro and a pig force. All that shit don't mean nothing. When you fucking bring this truth out to him, you're going to see the real motherfucking nigga, man. Because a lot of these niggas believe in some other shit, some Kemet or some other bullshit. And we telling you this, man. And a lot of people don't understand. They won't listen to a prophet because they look at it as, oh, well, he ain't like that, you know. They, you know, man, and guess what, man? The Lord is going to destroy a lot of you people, man. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down. I can't wait. Slacker, let me go back over there. It says here, hear the voice of my, Slacker, draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. That's right. And that's the so-called white man. He speak peace. He talk all this good shit. But you know, at the end of the day, he plotteth against the just because he's a fucking devil. So, and that's what we're telling you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The wicked plotteth against the just, you know, and he gnashes upon him with his teeth, man. Slack you, man. I'm watching this dumbass fucking nigga in this dog. How dumb. Are you kidding me? Look, yeah, but that's just how it is, man. You know, and you gotta keep your head on the swivel, man, at all times, man. You know, I'm gonna go over this again. Draw me not away with the wicked. Don't destroy me with the wicked, you know, because the wicked is gonna be destroyed, man, here in Babylon the Great. And the wicked is the so-called white man. It tells you that in Malachi, he's going to be destroyed, man. The Lord have an indignation, a hatred towards this man forever. But, you know, a lot of people are going to come out and say the so-called white man can be saved. Well, no, he can't be saved, man. He's going to be destroyed just like, you know, destroyed. He's going to be destroyed like the Bible said he is, man. So, you know, that's just that, man. Let me get... You know, and this is Proverbs 29 and 11 and 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's right. And a lot of people are mourning now, but wait until this devil really show his horns. You're going to show his horns. You're really going to see mourning here in Babylon the Great. You really going to see that. That's going to be a big thing. Mourning is going to really, when I'm crying and begging and pleading and shit, that's really coming. Because this so-called white man is going to really show his horns, man. Or hearing right now, there's going to be a food shortage coming up pretty soon. You know, water bottle, like we say, well, you can't get no water unless you get it through a bottle. Because a lot of times they were showing something in Canada, that motherfucking water was like motherfucking, like oil coming out the faucets, out of the faucets, man. So how much more when all hell breaks loose, when this system is totally torn down and the chaos is out here? You're not going to be able to drink the water out of your faucets, people. Like we always say, this thing is getting real heavy, man. This devil is really coming down, man. He's plotting against you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know why? Because you don't have a motherfucking farm. You don't have a fucking water system. You don't have an electric company. You don't own the house you think you own. Everything you got is here in the hands of a so-called white man. He can take it. I don't give a fuck if you do think you own it. He can take it from you, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Because this wasn't meant for you. You were brought over here to serve slavery over here. This is a form of punishment. This is our punishment over here in Babylon the Great. But some, like a lot of you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're gonna try to make this your final destination. This is it for me. You know, I don't want to be nowhere else. Well, we telling you that this is not our final destination. This is a punishment we're going through. But our final destination is going back to the kingdom, man, to our homeland. That's where we want to be. See? You know? And it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When we get in authority, the people are going to rejoice. You know? People are going to rejoice, man. These other nations are going to be happy, man. Even though when they're going to be under our rulership, they're going to be happy because they're going to have their land. They're going to have their shit. They're going to, you know, they're going to live in peace with each other, you know. You know, even though they're going to bring everything to us, they're going to be under our, you know, they're going to be under us, but they're going to be under peace. We're not going to be no wicked ruler like Esau, man, doing all this old stupid shit, poisoning land and water and all this. Of course, we're going to get in their ass when we get ready to set this kingdom up. Don't get it twisted. That ass will be dealt with. All these nations will be dealt with. That's word is bond. But after everything is all set up and everything is running well like it's going to be, you know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of these nations are going to be happy because they're going to have their land, their food, you know, they're going to have their, you know, their lot, so to speak, you know. But the so-called white man, you know, he's going to have to go through some hell, man. I'm just telling you like that. So-called white man is going through hell, you know. So, and it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's right. And the so-called white man is the wicked, according to the Bible, and you can see the people mourning every day, man. Because look at that, people are bucking up against this different things that he's bringing down. You know, they don't want to hear about this shit. They're protesting all over the world because he's coming down with this old dumb shit. You know, coming down with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time, man. You know, so he's going to constantly come with all this stuff, man, you know. So we trying to tell you, man, if you don't wake up, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you're going to get your ass handed to you. The so-called white man is going to show his horns. And ultimately, that's the Lord letting him go loose on your ass, because you don't believe that the so-called white man is capable of doing what he's going to do. You don't think he will do this, but he will do it. And trust me, and believe me, he will do it. The Lord is going to put the spirit on him to do it. You know, you people forget very quickly, man, about all the shit he did to you in during the slavery time when he was hanging Jake left and right. You guys you forgot all about that. That motherfucker ain't changed a bit, man. All right, this is Ezekiel. I'm gonna close it out with this one. This is Ezekiel 21:8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It is contendeth with the rod of my son as every tree. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened. It is furbished. It is given into the hand of the slayer. That's right. And that slayer is the so-called white man. And that's getting ready to come. He's going to show his horn. He's going to do what he's got to do. When he plot against the just, whoever he catches in that web he got, that nest, that trap he got, that's because the Lord have 2/3 ready to go down with the so-called white man. You're going to get trapped in his web. He's going to let this so-called white man use all his devices on you, man, because you don't want to come to the Lord. He's going to use all those crap devices, on you. Let me get that, we warning you, man. We warning you, man, because he's coming. He's coming, dude, too, man. He's coming. We can see it. And anybody that's dumb enough to think you can save this motherfucker, you're going to get caught up with him, man. You think the so-called white man's going to be saved from all the shit he's done? You think he ain't going to get no judgment for this? You got to be fucking crazy, man. You crazy, man. But like I say, this is in 2 Corinthians, it says, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know he's going to come out with some, it says, lest Satan get his advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices, man. His devices, his evil purpose, devices, his mental perception on you people, man. Because that's what he's doing, man. He's coming out with all this so he can get you people all caught off guard. Get your get you looking this way, and he's gonna catch you with the haymaker, so to speak, man. Catch you with one of those blindside hits, man. So yeah, and I'm gonna close it out, man. I'm out here at this park. I'm just checking out these things, man. You women are gonna be in deep shit, man, when all hell break loose, man. You women are way over your head in this thing, man. You way over your head, and a lot of you don't understand what's getting ready to come. And you will find out soon that we are living in these last days, where the Bible said, all hell is going to be breaking loose here in Babylon the Great. So, yeah, like I say, I'm going to close this out. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All praises and glories due. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.